Hold on. Give me a second. 'Cause I have to pull up the stream on my other computer.
What are we gonna be talking about?
We're just gonna be chilling here, celebrating 4K, and then also
We're
I'm
gonna be
gonna
talking.
play
We're
probably.
just gonna
Be chilling here, celebrating 4K, and then also I hear myself, by the way. Oh, am I watching myself?
I was watching myself too.
Oh yeah, no, don't do that. So we don't hear each other. Okay, perfect. So we are okay. Can everybody hear us? I just want to make sure it works before.
All
All
right,
right,
it's fixed.
all right. So we're good now. So guys, 4,000 subscribers. We just hit it overnight. Literally woke up today. I just woke up today to 4,000. It was like at 3,980 when I went to sleep, and we had just passed it. And then now, for some reason, my subscriber Google form video ended up doing like 5,000 views in like literally in like 2 hours for some reason. I don't know why. Like that was really random. But if you guys haven't seen yet, I did actually start another poll, so I am actually going to go here really quick so you guys can see what the results from this was. Somebody else actually did it. Commander Epper says, "I'm a new sub. You do interesting work. Nice to hear from somebody." Well, thanks. I actually appreciate that. I'm gonna be going over a couple of things. Um, this is the current. Hold on. Let me pull up everything really quick before we start going into everything. How many people are watching? It's like 4 or 5 right now. Okay. So as of right now, so basically Trump leads by 1.1 points in the national aggregate as of right now. This is how many responses my general election polling has right now, which it's quite it's very skewed to the right. I'll say that. It's a very right-leaning skewed poll. Right now Trump is at 44 votes, with Joe Biden's 9, RFK 6, and I am undecided is 3 votes. And with this was the video that I did not even that long ago, and it just kind of came out and it kind of blew up out of nowhere. So that was pretty cool. It is currently sitting at 4.7, and we are now at 4.07 subscribers. So that is really, really good. But I hope all of you guys have had a good day. We're just gonna be in here for like a little bit chilling, but I do want to actually announce something, guys. I was talking to the developers of this website, right? And of course, they've added my logo to the website already and things like that. And now they're actually they added it so you can hide the labels. So like you obviously you would always see the map like this, but now you can actually view the map like this with no labels. So like if we were doing like a CNN election night kind of thing, like those kind of election night videos, or like when the election comes around and you want to present the states like a little bit more nicely for a video, you have the option to do that now. So now it'll look like it's on the news or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I had asked the developers to kind of add that in not that long ago. So this is basically what it's looking like right now. I just kind of wanted to announce that, and I'll probably announce it in my next video as well. So, but let's talk politics. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good. We got about 11 people in the stream right now,
Oh,
and
you're streaming on your end too, right?
no, actually,
Oh, you can't. I thought you were. Oh, I thought you were gonna.
no.
I thought you were gonna stream on your end. But that's fine. I just thought you had asked me that earlier.
Yeah, I wasn't sure, but I was thinking about it.
Mm.
And then I can put my link to my channel in the chat if you guys want.
I already put it in the description.
Okay.
So, guys, if you guys want to go subscribe to Let's Talk Politics, literally just go in the description.
We're about to hit 2K.
Well,
2,000 subscribers on YouTube.
you're getting to 2K.
Yeah, that's our next milestone.
Yeah, that's the next milestone. You're gonna get to 2K pretty soon. But let's see here really quick. I'm gonna go. So as of right now, there's currently 11 people watching. There's 64 responses. Look at this. And actually, the map is pretty funny. Believe it or not, the map is pretty hilarious. Actually, I'm actually gonna pull up a new electoral map so we could fill out the map as the results are shown right now. We'll just do that on stream really quick, and then I'll probably play a campaign trail again, probably because the chat likes it when I play it.
Is my mic pretty clear?
Yeah, your mic is fine.
Okay.
Your mic is not bad. Let's go. See, like a bunch of states already put their votes in. So okay, Alabama is one undecided voter. Then Arkansas, Biden. There's one Biden Democratic voter for some reason out of Arkansas. I don't know why. State of California, Trump has actually gotten all the votes so far, which is pretty interesting. So he's up in California. If we come down over here to the state of Connecticut, Donald Trump is up by one vote. He's only got one vote, and it's an independent. We come down here. Donald Trump is basically landsliding RFK in Florida, but I'm going to put it as likely for now. If we go to the state of Georgia, Trump is up by 2-1. So basically, I'm going to put it as lean. If you go to Let's go over here. Funny enough, all of these are Republican Party. Oh, somebody just filled out a response actually, and now it's 75% to this. Somebody just filled it out right now, so I'm gonna put it as likely. All right, let's keep going. If we go over here and go to the state of Illinois, it's an undecided voter. State of Indiana has 3 votes already, and Trump is currently leading by quite a bit there. State of Kentucky, Trump has 2 votes. We keep going. In the state of Maryland, RFK actually has 1 vote. So I actually need to add his. I need to actually add his electoral votes here. I completely forgot. He's actually leading in multiple states.
I'd like to see how much you would actually get. It would be pretty interesting.
No, because hopefully this needs to be over like 5,000 responses for it to be like viable. Or not even, because really the statistical rule is like it needs to be 10% of the population for anything to be statistically viable, whatever you're looking at. And I'm not going to get 10% of the population. So Donald Trump is leading Biden by a likely margin in Massachusetts, which is really funny as of right now in the poll. If we go down to Michigan, Trump is up on Biden by a likely margin here as well. Now, actually, this is actually a lean margin. Never mind. I'm putting it as lean because that's what I had for Georgia before. So it's actually lean for now. State of Minnesota, Biden's got 1 vote. He's ahead. Got all the votes there. If we go to Michigan, okay, yeah, okay. State of Missouri, RFK has 1 vote in Missouri. If we go down to the state of New Jersey, Donald Trump has both votes there so far. In the state of New York, Trump has all 5 votes there, including 1 Democrat, 2 independents, and 2 Republicans. And he's got all the votes there so far. And if we go over here, the state of North Carolina, Donald Trump has 1 vote out of there. We go to the state of Oklahoma, Trump has got 1 vote out of there. State of Pennsylvania, Trump has all 7 votes, including Republicans and independent votes, by the way. I think 2 people just filled it out. They're probably it's probably people watching the stream and then they're filling it out. That's probably what it is, because the link is in the description, by the way. So let's keep going. Texas, Trump is up by 2 votes. If we go to the state of Texas, Trump has 1 vote in the state of Texas. So he's already near. He already passes 270 as of right now in the polling data already. RFK has 1 vote in Utah, which kind of makes sense, I guess. If we go to the state of Vermont, RFK has 1 vote in the state of Vermont. State of Virginia, Donald Trump has 1 vote, so it is safe red for now. And if we come to the state of Wisconsin, he's actually tied in the state of Wisconsin. So I'm going to tilt it Biden since it went to Biden in the previous election. When it's tied, I'm just going to tilt it to whoever won in the previous election. And then if you go to the state of Wyoming, Biden actually has 4 votes in the state of Wyoming as of right now, funny enough, which is like really interesting. In the state of DC, he has 1 vote, but I can't fill it in right now. Candace, I actually live in Florida too, so like I know exactly what you mean. Dude, yeah, Biden is gonna get hooked here 100%.
I think Trump can get close to double digits, around 10%.
He's like DOA. Biden's DOA in Florida at this point. I mean, honestly, Biden could possibly be DOA pretty soon. I mean,
Trump is actually polling double digits in Florida a little bit right now.
Yeah, I know. But the thing here's the thing. So this is what my poll has so far, which is like really interesting. It kind of matches a lot of the polling. Some of them, because like Wisconsin's really close for some reason, then Michigan and Georgia are likely. Some of these still need to fill in, like Massachusetts needs more votes. All the states need more votes. But like so far, this is what I have out of all of the results from the map. And the thing with this is, right, guys? So if I come over here, the interesting thing about this is if we go up over here, and so right now, guys, Donald Trump, basically is a lock to win all of these states that I'm filling out right now. He's basically a lock in all of these at this point. If I go to toss up, I could actually make it like a more yellow color. So he's basically a lock to win Iowa and Ohio. He's not going to lose those. He's definitely not losing South Carolina. He's not losing Texas or Florida. He's definitely not losing Hawaii. I'm going to put as safe Dem for now, but there could be a possible development there depending on how things go. California, Oregon, Washington, safe. All of these are going to basically be safe as well. I'm actually going to leave New Jersey and New York blank, and I'm going to leave Illinois as a safe Dem state because even though I think Trump is going to make inroads, I don't think it's going to be possible for him to flip it this cycle. And I feel the same way about Colorado, to be completely honest. So as of right now, let's see. As a guy from Texas, I can tell you Beto O'Cuck almost beat Ted Cruz, so don't get too cocky. I mean, I guess that's true, but I mean, Ted Cruz, is not Donald Trump. So I feel like it kind of depends depending on like who your candidate is. But I mean, if your candidate is Ted Cruz, I mean, he's gonna do significantly worse.
He's gonna do better now, though.
He's gonna do better now, but like I don't think Cruz is gonna outperform Trump.
I think he's more likable now.
He is, but I don't think he's gonna outperform Trump at all. I don't think so. I think he's gonna run a couple of points behind.
Yeah, Trump will definitely get a couple more than him.
Yeah.
I think Trump might get around 8%, and then Cruz probably around 5%.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, Trump's margin in Texas may be a little bit higher than that, but it kind of depends on certain factors.
Well, polls can always change until election day, so.
Right, yeah. And then we'll see Wisconsin.
I mean, didn't Greg
now,
Abbott go to like 10%?
As of right now, I think Trump's floor is probably this. Based on like the Alan Lichtman keys and things like that, I feel like honestly, this is Trump's floor right now. To be completely honest, I think Trump's floor is actually 280 electoral votes. The only state I could say, okay, maybe there's a little bit of a discrepancy there. Maybe is the state of Pennsylvania because okay, maybe the state is still way too close to call. But the polling, I think Trump in some weighted polls has finally taken the lead there. And to be honest, if he's leading in Georgia by 8 or 9 points, because first of all, these are not I'm not trying to signal whether or not the polls are off by like a certain amount or like basically I'm not trying to say, oh, okay, because of this, he's going to win. Like, I don't know how to describe it in words. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that like these lean states don't mean how close they're going to be. It's just the fact that they are going to win them, but they're like competitive. They're categorized as competitive states. So like Wisconsin in this scenario is probably like R+3, but Georgia could be like R+5, R+4. Because honestly, here's the thing. Just like Red Eagle Politics says, I doubt that the polls are off by 8 points. Trump is up in Georgia by 7 or 8 points.
Yes, he is.
He didn't even lead by that much in Georgia. He finished in Georgia leading in the state. I think he led in the state by like 7 or so. Well, actually, that's like roughly the same. But like he had a 7-8 point lead and he won by 5 on election day. And usually the state of Georgia does overestimate Republicans. So he probably will underperform the polling. Even in 2020, Trump was up in the state of Georgia in the polls by like 2, and he ended up losing it. So I do think Trump is going to underperform the polling.
I have him winning it by 6.
Yeah, I feel like that's actually.
Yeah. I think 6 is perfect.
By 6, I don't know. I think
maybe 5.5.
I have it that's like more. I have it
5 to 6, I would say.
He's basically gonna probably recreate his 2016 victory. It's crazy how we went from like last year saying that Biden was gonna win Georgia by 3 to now Trump's gonna win it by like 5 or 6 points, or possibly win it by even more.
That was a fluke.
Huh?
A blue Georgia was a fluke in 2020.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like
I
it's
mean, Trump had a lot of things go out of his like not his way.
I know that I understand that, but like if you really think about the state overall in general, it has been moving to the left the past like 12 years.
Definitely in the Senate
I
though.
definitely think like if Trump was more popular and if there was no coronavirus, then okay, yeah, Trump would have won Georgia pretty easily, but I don't think Georgia would have won it. I don't think Trump would have won Georgia by like 6, 7, or 8 points. He probably would have won it by like 2 or 3.
Maybe like 3 points, but
He would have won it by like 3 points. He's only winning it now by 5 or more because Biden's just extremely unpopular and turnout's going to be way down from the last election. That's literally the only reason why he's going to get that margin again.
and he's not going to do good among blacks anymore.
Now, what happened?
I said the reason why Biden won was because he had high turnout among
Yeah,
African American
he
voters,
had super high turnout with African American voters,
which is not going to get anymore.
and he's not going to have that now. He's just not going to have it, period.
He's not going to get 90%.
Yeah, no, he will not. No, he's definitely not getting 90%. There's polls that have him in like the mid 70s, even like the high 60s with some of them. So that's pretty bad. And right now, Trump's floor is 261 electoral votes. I already have him winning Wisconsin and Georgia, basically. I've already been saying for a while that he can't lose Wisconsin just because demographic trends are they're just not good for Biden at all. The state's been trending to the right, and Biden has dipped 14, 13 points since that day. And so it's like, yeah. Okay, Jade, the reason why I have the floor at 261 is because he gets the second congressional district. Okay, Candace says, do you think the 2024 election will have greater turnout than 2020, or do you think a bunch of people will stay home?
I think it'll be slightly less.
It's going to be a combination of a lot of 2020 voters staying home and a bunch of new people voting. And if you look at a lot of new registrations, they tend to skew very Republican. And a lot of new voters are really looking to vote for Trump. So when all these people, 18-year-old voters are going to register and they're going to vote for, nope, that's like not going to happen. And I said this since like 2021 that Donald Trump was going to end up narrowing the gap with the young vote. I had said that like 2 years ago before Trump was even getting close to leading young voters in polling. Because even last year, even in like 2021, when they were doing election polls, Biden was ahead by like 10 nationally. And I was like, he's going to start leading with young voters and he's probably going to make inroads with Hispanics and some African Americans. And there are exit polls that do actually have the race. Or there are some polls that actually have Biden winning seniors, but you got to understand that when they do polls, more than likely senior citizens are not going to be answering those polls. That's the reason why Trump gets underpolled or overperforms with polling, because a lot of older voters that vote for Trump are just not going to vote for him, and those tend to be his most enthusiastic voters. So that's the thing. That's why he gets underpolled so much. 2020. So 2020 swingometer. I remember seeing a poll. I think let's go over here.
Do you think that the union endorsement would help Biden or no?
It's not going to help him because a lot of the union workers are just not going to vote for him anyways. There's multiple swingometers that we can use. Oh, that's interesting. Breakdown. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Breakdown electorate by age. He ends up winning the. That's crazy. Because if Trump is like even if he's even with them, it's still like really bad. And if Trump probably wins the 30 to this amount, and he probably does pretty good with 45 to 64-year-old voters for the most part. And then with these, he probably wins them by like maybe actually he underperforms with it. Even if Biden were to win them, it would still be like it would not be good. Oh, you know what? Let me take the political compass test. Candace just said, let me take the political compass test. Actually, I'll do that live right now on stream. Or wait, which one is it? Is it this one or this one? Oh, it's the same shit. Okay, let me go over here. All right, so here we go. We're gonna do it. I took this a long time ago. If economic globalism is inevitable, it should serve the humanity rather than its interest of its transnational corporations. Strongly agree. I'd always support my country whether it was right or wrong. I'd actually disagree with this because I don't view United States that way.
Yeah, I
Mil-
disagree.
I think a lot of millennial voters have way more trust in the government than younger people do, to be completely honest. Especially like a lot of 30 to 45-year-olds really trust the government way too much. Like it's kind of scary. No one chooses their birth of country. It's foolish to be proud of it. I strongly disagree. Our race has many superior no, so strongly disagree. I'm Hispanic, bro. I couldn't even say that if I wanted to. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. No, I disagree because I'm thinking about it like if I was the president of the United States, I can't like if Russia and China were enemies, I can't view China as a friend per se. So that's not really gonna that's not gonna really fly. A military action defies international law is sometimes justified. I'm gonna have to put agree for this. No, I feel like sometimes there probably will be some dire circumstances that military action is gonna be needed. So I'm gonna put agree, not strongly agree, but I'm definitely gonna put agree for this. There is now warring fusion of information and entertainment. I think that's a strongly agree. People are ultimately divided more by class than nationality. I think this is agree. To be honest, controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Low key agree. I think honestly it's agree because if you control inflation, then people are not going to have to be getting that many jobs. And really, what's happening is the reason why the unemployment numbers are so low is because a bunch of people are getting like 2 or 3 jobs. That's like the only reason why the unemployment numbers are going down.
And they're not the type of jobs you'd want.
Yeah, no, there are a lot of government jobs and stuff like that. Like they're like milk toast jobs, like at McDonald's or some shit. They're not like
They're
manufacturing.
for the lower class.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why when they do those numbers, it's like
It's
very
fake
dishonest.
numbers.
On CNN, they're like, "Oh, well, but inflation's gone down, the economy's getting better. Why is everybody still mad? Because you know you're very dishonest with the way you purport things." And
Yeah, it's like not even real numbers.
gas is actually going back up, by the way. It's actually started to go back up recently, which is going to be really bad for him. And Biden, low key, he if he wanted to really use those oil reserves, it's too late because he ran out of those, so he can't pull the same thing he did in 2022 and refill the oil reserves again. And Jade says they are jobs previously lost. Yeah, that's also true. A lot of the jobs were like previously lost. Technically, Biden didn't start netting jobs until like a few months ago because there's quote unquote 13 million new jobs. But like I think during COVID, the US lost like 10 or 11 million. So he literally didn't start netting jobs until like
The numbers are like fraudulent.
they're not okay. They're not fraudulent, but they're reporting them. The reporting is misinterpreted.
It's like misleading.
It's very misleading in reporting.
They
That's
headline it in a way to make it seem like people are like actually enjoy those jobs.
yeah.
No,
Here
they're lower working class
gas
jobs.
is 3.30. Gas is even up in Texas. Yeah, 30 cents in the last 2 weeks. Yeah, gas has gone back up again.
You want to know how much it is in Cali?
It's up probably a lot. It's like 7 or 8, right? Or like
Yeah,
9.
$7. Yeah, 7.
Oh fuck me, bro. What the hell?
Is it not 7 in Florida?
That's no, it's not for me.
we're
It's like 3. It's for me. It's like $4.
we're used to 7.
Because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment, they require regulation. I don't know. I guess I'll put agree. I mean, whatever. From each according to his ability to each according to his need is a fundamentally good idea. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? Who made this test, bro? This makes no sense. From each according to his ability. You know what? Let me ask ChatGPT.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Let's see what
That makes
ChatGPT.
no sense.
According to, is a fundamental principle associated with socialist and communist ideologies. Ooh, it is often attributed to Karl Marx. Though the exact wording may vary, the concept reflects the idea that the idea of a classless society where individuals contribute to the best of their abilities, receive goods and services based on their needs, rather than nope, definitely super false. definitely super disagree. No. The freer the market, the freer the people. I'm going to click agree on this one. It's a sad reflection. This dude in Cali, I'm sorry. Cali seems to be a hellhole. Yo, what's up, never ending error? How are you? Let's go. It's a sad reflection on our society. That's something
Yeah,
that's
don't worry, I'm fine.
what happened?
No, they're saying like how I'm in Cali, they feel bad for me.
Um,
It's all good.
Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought or sold. What? Wow, strongly disagree. What's up with this test? It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money and contribute nothing to their society. It is regrettable that many are. I mean, I disagree. I mean, if you earn your money, like, I'm sorry, I'm like a very kind of person that's like, if you earn your money, you do whatever you want with your money. I find the whole like charity thing very dishonest because what it is that when they donate to the charity, they always get reimbursed back. So it's not really you're not actually they're not most of the time they're not really donating. Only like the Tate brothers and like a couple of other people actually donate and give. That's about it. Everybody, all the other people who do that, it's like it's all a part of a scheme. Protectionism is sometimes necessary in trade. What is protectionism again? Let's see.
I have no idea.
The use of protectionist measures is a and trade is a topic of ongoing debate. Protectionism refers to government policy that aim to shield domestic industries from foreign competition through various means such as tariffs, quotas, subsidies, trade barriers. While free trade is generally promoted, for the arguments in favor of protectionism are certain. There are some. Okay, so basically, you're like taxing other people's goods. Yeah, strongly agree. Yes. The only social responsibility of a company should be to deliver its profit to shareholders. Okay, hold on. Let me put this. Loki ChatGPT actually explains this pretty well. I'm taking the political compass test error, by the way. I'm taking the political compass test. Let's see. The idea that the sole responsibility associated with classical economic theory. The viewpoint argues that a
It's free on
company
Google.
is to maximize shareholder wealth by generating profits, increasing the value of the company's stock. Um, I mean, guess you could technically say agree. The rich are too highly taxed. That's like very. Actually, no. This is actually very strongly agree. If you actually look at tax brackets, rich people are actually taxed more of a percentage of their income than the lower class people are. And I
Well,
feel
also, you don't want the rich to get too rich because they can get out of hand. So
those.
there's boundaries to that.
I mean, honestly, I feel like when you don't tax the rich as much, it ends up benefiting the economy. Those with the ability to pay should have to. I would honestly do like a flat tax. If I was U.S. president, I would do a flat tax on everybody. And that's what I would do. Those with the ability to pay should have access to higher standards of medical care. Yeah, strongly true. I mean, if you have more money and yeah, government should penalize businesses that mislead the public. This is like really, this is really controversial because I don't know, like how are they quantifying this into like whether I'm left
They
or
need
right?
to be more specific.
They need to be wearing, but not even that. It's like, what does this have to do with me being left or right? This is such a like specific question to ask. Like I don't know. This just feels very misleading.
Like, what's the definition of that?
Government should penalize. Oh, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put strongly disagree because you could say or not strongly disagree, but I'm gonna put disagree for this scenario because
Yeah.
in my opinion, it's like okay, if you like, I'm gonna put a disagree because it's like okay, you could say, oh, I'm selling this or whatever, but like it's I don't know. There's just so many things that like if you were to say this, you could get somebody in trouble for doing something that like in Trump with his court case in New York with the supposed valuing of Mar-a-Lago only being 18 million when Trump says it's way more. Like something like that, something dumb like that. That's why I'm gonna put disagree for this because there's too many. Yeah, a genuine free market requires restriction on the ability of predator multinations to create monopolies. I guess yeah, you could say agree to that. Abortion when the woman's life is not threatened should always be illegal. I actually say strongly true for this. All authority should be questioned. Agree, not strongly agree, but I'm gonna put agree. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. I guess I'm gonna put agree to this. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop up any theaters or museums that cannot survive on a commercial basis. No, disagree, because I'm gonna put strongly disagree for this, because what could happen is some, if like a US president or like the matrix or like the establishment doesn't want certain things up in museums and they start defunding the museums, then they have to shut down. No, I'm gonna put strongly disagree for this. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. Let me see. Like, what is this? Like
I
optional?
think like mandatory. Wait, hold on.
I actually, you know what? I feel like Loki, I would actually could agree to this. And I feel like
But
the
like,
reason,
you can't control if you're sick or not. You can't control that. So it's like
but no,
not your fault if you
the
miss.
way they mean this, the way they mean this is like if your kid has to attend school, like overall, that's the way they're framing this question. I'd actually click agree, because I feel like there are a lot of kids that school is just not their thing. And I feel like those people would be better served trying to be entrepreneurs, trying to be, doing manual labor if that's what they enjoy doing, like for a job. So, like, to be honest, I would actually could agree for that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's way too many people in high school that would be better served somewhere else. I'm just being honest. Now, I do think I think there is a certain education level that everybody has to go up to, but I think up to a certain point, everything else becomes pointless. I feel like calculus is like it's like, unless you're okay, calculus, I think should only be taught in university. If you're like gonna go into computer science or going into like physics, then I guess. But like,
It's like really advanced.
yeah, it's like really, really advanced. All people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep their own kind. I'm gonna click disagree. I mean, I guess this is true to some aspects, but I'm gonna click disagree for this. Good parents, because that could lead to problems. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children, and I strongly agree. It's natural for children to keep parents from their secrets, and turn strongly agree. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a crime. I'd actually click strongly agree. This is one of my liberal positions. I actually think marijuana should be legal in the country. I think it should be, because the only reason why I'd actually say yes is because so many people are obtaining it illegally already and getting in trouble for smoking a blunt that they might as well just make it legal and just stop sending people to jail for no reason. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generations to find jobs. Absolutely, it's strongly true. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. This one's really tough, but I'm gonna click disagree. I feel like honestly, people should be allowed to do whatever you want, because with this, you're basically insinuating that the government could come to everybody and find a disabled person. Like, it's a whole thing. I don't think that would
That's
be.
chaos.
Yeah, that's chaos. I'm gonna click disagree, not strongly disagree, but definitely in the
It's like
disagree.
in the middle.
Yeah, disagree zone. The most important thing for a child to learn is to accept. With marijuana question, making it legal is a conservative thing. Really? I thought it was a
I thought it was
liberal.
a liberal thing.
I thought it was a liberal thing. I guess maybe it's like a 50-50 kind of thing, because I always thought that was more of a liberal thing.
I only heard Democrats say that.
Not trying to be a goof, but why don't you turn on U block so to stop getting thousands of pop-up ads? Wait, I can. I mean, it's fine. I'll figure that out later.
Did it
The most
later.
important thing for children to learn is to accept discipline. Yeah, strongly true. There are no savage or civilized people. There are only different cultures. Disagree. Those who are able to work, refuse opportunity, should not expect society support. Strongly true. When you are troubled, it's better to not think about it, but to keep busy with more cheerful things. Strongly disagree. First generation immigrants can never be fully integrated with their new country. I actually disagree. I feel like a lot of first generation immigrants can actually integrate, but I feel like lately it's that's not been the case. What's good for the most for us is always good. No, disagree. No broadcasting intuition, however independent is content, should receive public funding. So like Oh yeah, no. This is disagree because this is like the government funding CNN. I'd actually strongly disagree with that. Our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism. I do think this is true. A significant advantage of a one-party state is that it avoids all arguments that delay. Nope, strongly disagree. Although the electronic age makes officials only wrongdoers need to be worried. Strongly agree. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious of crimes. Strongly agree. It is in a civilized world, one must always have people above to be obeyed and below. I agree, I guess. Abstract art doesn't represent anything. It shouldn't be considered art. Not really. I actually disagree with that.
Someone said you read that question wrong.
Public funding? Did I? I did not. Did I actually say that?
Yeah.
Wait, you read the question wrong. That question is the same as you saying you agree NPR should continue to get money. What is NPR? NPR is one of those like organizations. Well, whatever. I already skipped it. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. I'm gonna click agree, not strongly agree. It's a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Disagree.
No.
You would put agree?
No, I would disagree.
I disagree. The business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. I wish there was like a 50-50 for this because they're both all important. But if I really had to do it, I would click disagree, or I would have to click agree. Mothers may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. Bro, strongly agree. That's just my personal opinion. Almost all politicians promise economic growth, but we should heed the warning of climate science that growth is detrimental in our efforts to curb global warming. Strongly disagree. I feel like it's happening way slower than what they're saying it is, to be honest. I don't think if that's going to end up affecting us, it's going to be in the next 500 years, next 300, 400 years. Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Definitely strongly disagree. Does not at all. Astrology accurately explains many things.
A little bit.
Agree, I guess, but I don't know. You cannot be moral without being religious. I'm gonna actually click strongly disagree for that. Charity is better than social security as a means of helping the generally disadvantaged. I'm gonna click disagree. I actually feel like social security can sometimes be better than charity. Some people are naturally unlucky. That's definitely a strongly agree. It is important for my child's school to instill religious values. I mean, I guess I'm gonna click agree, but I don't think they're required. Sex outside of marriage is usually immoral. See, the thing is, guys, yes, I'm Christian, but I guess I'm gonna click agree.
That's controversial.
It's controversial, but I'm gonna click agree. But
If you're religious, then you would go one way.
yeah, I mean,
It depends if you are or not.
Commander, I think the questions are worded really weird, and some of these questions are super weird. Like I don't know what outside of sex outside of marriage has to do with anything about being. I don't know.
That's not even political.
Yeah, that's not even a political. I don't know what that is because the thing is they measure.
That's just randomly thrown in there.
They know because it's not completely random, but they throw you into through two axes. One of them measures your politicalness, and then the other one measures like your like agreeableness. Basically, that's what it is. A same-sex couple in a stable living should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption. I, I mean, I guess this is political. Yeah, it's a social and economic political scale.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why I didn't include, but I don't know. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child adoption.
That's 50-50.
I'm gonna click agree just because I wouldn't sign that into law anyway. Pornography depicting consenting adults should be legal for the adult population. I'm gonna click agree for this just because because honestly, if it's I feel like that's not really common sense, but it's like okay, if you're gonna watch that, I might as well need to be 18. What goes on in the private bedroom is a no business of the state. That's strongly agree. No one can feel naturally homosexual. I actually agree with this. I personally agree with this. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Low key, yeah. And let's see where I stand.
It's gone way too far.
What the fuck? What the
Yo.
bro? Why am I? I'm like in the middle, but I'm like on the left. Oh wait,
Authoritarian left.
so I'm here. Wait, where am I? Oh no, I'm here. Wait, what? Oh, whoa, I'm here. Okay, this is mine.
Oh, you're
Okay,
center right.
yeah, I'm center right. So I'm like right here. Not even center right. I'm like basically right in the middle, pretty much. I'm like right in the middle, basically.
Yeah,
And
you're barely right, actually.
hold on, guys. Give me a second, cause hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. Wait.
Guys, we should put a live.
My bad, guys. I just got a phone call. Yo, you're not muted anymore. Where did bro go? No. Hello. I have not talked in the Discord chat, but maybe I'll hop in one time with you guys. Maybe when it's like all four of us there, maybe we can do a thing in there. To be completely honest, but yep, guys. Apparently, I'm like literally in the center, which I've kind of always categorized myself there. To be honest, I've always actually said that about myself. I've always said I'm like basically right in the center, and I guess that's right about where I am according to this. But I feel like honestly, there's a better exam for this. To be honest, damn. So, what the? Oh my god. Yo, let's talk. Are you there? How many responses I got on this now? Oh wow, I have 90. Whoa. Oh wow, that went up a lot. Whoa. That went up a lot, actually. I wonder if everybody on the stream was answering it. Damn. Okay, hold on. Yo, low-key, the sample might be better now, actually. Let's see. Let's go through all the states now. Oh wow. Okay, people answered way more. Okay, Alabama is still undecided. State of Arizona. Okay, Donald Trump now has one vote in the state of Arizona, so it's now safe. Arkansas, Trump is up, or Joe Biden has one vote. California, okay. Colorado, Trump has one vote in Colorado. Yo, look, I have like
Okay, I'm back.
Yo, I have like way more responses on the poll now, so I'm like gonna update it. Okay, Connecticut, they're like tied basically in Connecticut now. They're tied there. In
What are we
Florida,
doing now?
I'm just updating the polling results because there's like way more responses now. Okay, in Georgia, okay, likely that's about right. If you look at political, well, actually, I probably would characterize this as lean for now. Actually,
By the way, did you agree with your results?
yeah, I'd say that's actually fairly accurate. To be honest, I think
I classify as an independent personally.
that's pretty accurate. I mean, that is kind of in the middle. Okay, Joe Biden has one vote in Illinois. He has one vote there in Illinois. State of Indiana, Trump is up. State of Iowa, Jill Stein has one. Are you serious, bro? There's no way I'm gonna have to add her in this right now, bro. Come on.
She has what?
He has one vote in Iowa, which makes it green,
That's crazy.
bro. Come on, bro. Who, bro? The one person out of, bro. Come on, bro. Are you serious right now? Okay, Louisiana. What? Biden has one vote out of Louisiana. What is this, bro? Maryland, RFK's got one vote. Massachusetts, Donald Trump is leading by a bit. State of Michigan, Joe Biden's ahead now. So now it's lean them there. State of Minnesota, he's up. Missouri, RFK still has that one vote there. Nevada, Joe Biden has two votes in Nevada now. State of New Jersey, Trump is still up. State of New York, Trump has all five still. North Carolina still up. In Ohio, Trump's got one vote in Ohio. State of Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, Trump is up by a likely margin. State of South Carolina, Trump is up by one vote. And state of Tennessee, Trump is up by a lean margin as of right now. State of Texas, Trump's got two votes there. State of Utah, still there. Vermont, still there. Virginia, still the same. Wisconsin, Joe Biden is now ahead by a lean margin. So I'm going to have to change this to a lean margin now. And if we go to state of Wyoming, Biden still has four votes there for some reason. I don't know why. There's so many votes from there. But that's basically it for all the responses so far. So this is what the map looks like right now, which is like really interesting. This is like super messed up. Because the way the form works is that once you click your state, you can go fill out your own state. Like it directs you to your state. So hopefully over time, as we get like more and more responses,
We just need more people.
We just need more people to answer the poll. So like literally what I'm gonna do at the beginning of every video now is I'm literally gonna promote this poll and like the beginning of every single video, and I'm gonna try to get a bunch of people to repost these because Jesus Christ, bro, this is like a really cursed map.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, it's all over the place. Utah's independent, Maryland, Vermont, Iowa's green, Wyoming, Arkansas, Louisiana are blue. Connecticut is tied right now. Like it's just so weird. In New York, California, Colorado, Virginia are safer. Like it's like ridiculous. In New Jersey, so this is a very skewed map for right now. A very, very skewed map. I think it's pretty interesting that Trump is up in Pennsylvania by like a lot, but he's losing in Wisconsin and Michigan and as of right now. I think that is pretty interesting. But
How's he up in Cali?
I don't know. He has like two votes there right now. That's why. And then right now in the popular vote, Trump's at 20. Joe Biden's at 28. Trump is at 60. RFK's at 6. Cornelius is at 2. And then 3% is undecided as of right now. So this is going to narrow up at some point. Like it will narrow up. All of the forms, I believe, are anonymous. So I don't think I'm going to be able to see like who I don't think I'm gonna be able to see who did what because I'm pretty sure all the forms are anonymous, and I kept it that way on purpose. So
You can't see individual.
no, well, I can see the individual responses. I just can't see like who they exactly are. Yo, guys, low key, we are at 4.08 subscribers, 4.08K right now. Can you guys do me a really big favor and just find a bunch of people to subscribe so we can like just hit 4.1 today? That'd low key be fire. If we could just hit 4.1, that'd be really cool. If we could do that. Let's see here. I'm gonna check something out really quick. I think Red Eagle's about to stream like right now. I'll probably super chat and tell him I'm live and be like, Free plug, please.
That's crazy.
I did it once already.
That'd be wild. I've never talked to him at all.
Well, I've talked to him like here and there. He's pretty cool. I've talked to him on the phone and stuff too. He's a pretty cool
You know,
guy.
LTE actually had a diss track on me, or not a diss track, but he had
What do you
he had
mean?
like a because I made this claim how like he was wrong about the governor's race in like Missouri or something,
Oh no.
and he like got triggered, and he was that was like a couple years ago,
Bro, what?
in like
Yo.
the 2022 midterms.
Yo, I honestly love, bro. I love. You know what's funny? I love watching his old predictions sometimes. They're funny, bro. Have you seen his like 2020 prediction? It was hilarious. Look at this.
Yeah, he had Biden getting like past 300.
Yeah, he had Biden getting 350 electoral votes, bro.
That's insane.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why. Like I don't know. like you cannot be serious. Like look, if we go down all the way down here,
No, you cannot make this up. You know, he claimed he was a Republican, by the way.
Yeah, because he's from Maryland. He's like a Larry Hogan type.
Yeah, he's like a neocon.
Yeah, he's a neocon. Yeah, that's what it is.
He's part of the establishment.
He's working for Biden.
He is?
He works for the Biden campaign.
I don't know that.
He is.
Yeah, Biden will never win Ohio. Wait, what's his role though? What's his role
What do you mean his role?
in the Biden campaign?
He's helping the campaign. I don't know exactly what it is, but all I know is that that's what he's up to now at this point. Okay, look at this. Like, what the fuck?
Bro, his predictions are straight like not accurate and like not even close.
Now he's gotten better. Now he at least has Trump winning. At least, thank God. God forbid. Like, God forbid, and Trump wins an election prediction. Right now, he has it at 287 to 251 because he has Biden winning Nevada and Pennsylvania, but losing Michigan and Wisconsin.
Okay, this is more like it now.
He's very bullish on Trump's or Biden's chances in Nevada for some reason.
I feel like it just goes based off of the trends.
I don't know, but I feel like he's very bullish on Nevada's trends. Like just how I'm very bullish on Wisconsin, he's very bullish on Nevada for Biden. Like he is not. He's like refused.
Has he even gave a Nevada Trump before?
No, I don't think he has. No.
I recently just switched it to Trump.
Look at this, Charlemagne. President Biden has no main character energy.
I watched that. I saw this a few hours ago.
This is hilarious. It's so funny. No way.
He's so clueless, bro.
I was about to take Florida. I mean, at the time, guys, not gonna lie, I'm pretty good at this stuff. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'll literally show you what my prediction for the election was. Ready? This is what it was. Oh, and the second congressional district in Nebraska going red. This was literally my map.
2020?
For 2020. This was literally my map. And if you want me to do margins, I'm pretty sure I had. Okay, I'll tell you what I had for margins. I knew that Ohio and Iowa were going to be over 5. I just didn't think Trump was going to keep his margin. I thought he was going to win it by like 5 or 6 each. I knew here they were going to be likely. I had Texas as lean Republican. I was surprised that he won it by a lot. And I also had Florida as lean Republican too. I had North Carolina as lean. I think I had and I had a bunch of these.
I never thought Georgia would ever go blue.
I had Arizona as tilt Republican, and I had Georgia as lean Republican, and then Nevada I had it as lean Democrat, and then Minnesota at the time I had it as lean because I thought Trump was going to be able to make some inroads there, and I had Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania as tilt. By the way, I was
Minnesota's likely.
I had 16 at the time. So, like, I didn't know anything. And I had Virginia as lean Democrat. And since like I didn't really understand a lot, I had these as likely, and I had New Hampshire as lean Democrat. So this was my 2020 prediction back then, which honestly
It wasn't bad.
is way better than most people's predictions.
Like you compared to LTT, yeah, you were way better.
And even not even just him, but like even in general, like overall in the like electoral, like just overall, I was a lot more spot on than even like 538 in a bunch of these people. Like I was better than most expert pundits at the time.
Weren't they predicting a Biden landslide?
Yeah, they were. They had Biden winning like really big. You know what's actually really funny?
It's crazy because Trump was the incumbent.
I actually tried doing a 2016 model to kind of see, like I tried using my model on 2016 and Trump literally gets destroyed.
Well, he was kind of an unknown candidate.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like Trump literally gets murdered in the he literally
But
gets
now we know how bad Hillary Clinton is.
yeah, but he literally gets destroyed. Like, see, look, he would have lost. My model says, and I plugged in everything from election day, bro. It says he would have lost Wisconsin by 10, lost Michigan by 9, lost Pennsylvania by 9, won Arizona by 2, won Texas by 9. So some of these were actually pretty accurate.
Wait, why can't you vote, Candace, in the 2024 election?
Why can't they vote? Ain't no way they're not 18. They're not gonna be 18 yet. Just mail in 40 ballots. Oh, really? Oh, damn. I thought Candace was older for some reason. I don't know why. Ohio was like a lean loss. Iowa was like a 5-point. Florida was almost a likely loss. Georgia was only a 1-point victory. Like, it was bad, bro. Nebraska's second was still a Republican. Missouri was a 4-point win. South Carolina was a R+5. Like, it's bad. Like this was bad. I don't think stopped working on that. Oh, look, I have my DeSantis one for this year. And I got all the polling averages. Like I actually went back and I updated all the polling averages, and bro, South Carolina is under 5 points. Because there's like one poll out of South Carolina has Biden and him tied.
It's not gonna happen.
Huh? Obviously insufficient polling data, and he would supposedly lose Colorado by like 18 points and lose Georgia by 5 and lose Minnesota by 10 and lose Nevada by 3. So yeah, he's doing really bad here. Like it's looking really bad.
Do you think in a DeSantis versus Biden scenario, Biden would get 300?
The map here has him getting 319 to 229.
I don't think he's gonna hit 300.
319 to 219. Low key, I think against DeSantis, he probably can. I wouldn't be surprised if he would. I would low key not be surprised if he got 319 to 219 against DeSantis. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Because I don't think DeSantis would. DeSantis, there's some Trump voters that just wouldn't show up, and I think that he would be framed worse on the abortion stuff. Like that's really the problem.
Like more of an extremist than Trump is.
Yeah, that's the problem with DeSantis. He'd just be painted as more of an extremist. So
and he's easy to attack. The Democrats would get him easily.
Yeah, that's why I would have him like probably doing not so good in a general. I actually think that Gavin Newsom would beat him in 2028.
Yeah, me too.
I have Gavin beating DeSantis in 2028.
Yeah, I have it too in a close race though.
It's close. Yeah, it's really close because DeSantis
276.
That's literally what I basically have it at, because I think I have it at 277 because I have him winning. Like, look, this is literally what I have it at. This is it. Look, this is literally what I have it at. And DC's electoral votes are going to be missing, but this is literally what I have it at. He should be a little bit higher than this. He should be at 277. So what do you have? You have DeSantis winning the second congressional district or something like that.
Yeah, because that's the part with like a lot of neocons, and they would turn out for him.
I guess that's true, maybe. So you basically have it like this, and he would still get mains first. So he'd be at 262. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would basically have it out like this. Again, the person who made this website, they still need to fix DC and add it on here, but Yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised, to be completely honest, if that were to be the
It'll be
case.
interesting because they already debated though.
This dude is way better at math and Excel than I am. As much as the mainstream media wants to frame as the far right extreme, Trump is actually pretty moderate. Yeah, he is. Trump is pretty moderate for being a Republican. I'm
He
gonna
used to be a Democrat.
Yeah, he used to be a Democrat. That's why he has some very unique positions because
That's
he's
why he won the Rust Belt in 2016.
yeah, that's literally all it is. He just talked like Obama did, but actually went through with stuff. That's basically it. That's the reason why. 97. Trump gained like I think like 2 votes. The general election poll got closer because of this damn Quinnipiac poll, bro. Goofy ass poll.
What
There's
type of
still.
people are even polling these?
I actually don't know. I've never answered a poll before. I've never.
I don't think anybody has.
I've never answered one. I wonder. I'm also curious to see who they're polling to. I mean, it's crazy that they even have. It's crazy that they even have Trump a period. I never would have
They
thought.
should have a description under each poll.
Yeah. And funny. None of these polling people have never contacted me nor have ever met.
I don't even know if I trust these.
I don't know. I feel like they're somewhat okay. Let's see where we're at now. Okay, 4,081. Bro, this video of the subscriber decided thing ended up getting a bunch of votes. It got a bunch of views, bro.
I also shared it.
What the video?
Yeah, my community tab. No, the link.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about like the actual video of me talking about the other thing I had posted. I had posted
Oh.
another form and I did a video on that and it's 6.1K and it's literally been only like 3 hours and I posted it at like 7 o'clock. Oh, that was crazy, bro.
Oh, it's already been an hour.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna actually end it soon. I'm probably gonna end it soon. I may play a campaign trail, but like that's low key. I think I'm gonna be done pretty soon. Yeah, Trump just gained like 3 votes out of this.
It's been a good live.
Yeah, let me see where he gained. Okay, he gained some. Okay, I'm trying to see like where. Oh, can Colorado? There's like another vote that just got added. That's what it is. I'm noticing the swing states have way more votes in them.
He's asking, what is the next caucus?
The next thing is actually on Saturday. I'm pretty sure South Carolina, right? The primary is on Saturday. All right, it's on the 26th. Oh wait, it's on the 26th. Oh, low-key, that might actually be better. Let me see something. Because then I can actually stream. If it was this Saturday, I wouldn't have been able to stream. Yeah, okay, 26, perfect. That's the Monday that's the Monday I get back. Perfect. That's literally perfect. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna definitely stream that day for that. Like 100%, I'm streaming for that.
I think I might go live myself tomorrow, maybe.
Okay. I know that Red Eagle probably started right about now, so I'm gonna actually go.
Try to get some attention.
Let's see, bro. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna actually do it on my other laptop because I don't want if I
Bro,
super tap.
Nikki Haley thinks she's so good. She's trash.
I know, bro.
She'll never win in a general election.
No way. She would never. No, yeah. Unless like she runs against like Nancy Pelosi, and even then, I don't even think she'd be Nancy Pelosi, bro.
She's like past 80.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the only candidate that Nikki could like legitimately beat is Nancy Pelosi.
How about Michelle Obama?
No, Michelle Obama would still beat her.
Optics losses, despite the fact that most of the people that are voting for Nikki. are not Republicans. And in South Carolina, it's an open primary. I anticipate less crossovers than New Hampshire because South Carolina is not a state that historically has a lot of crossovers into the party there, and that we know. I mean, a lot of people were anticipating Republicans would cross over in 2020 and vote for Bernie Sanders in large numbers, but Joe Biden ended up winning the primary there. He outperformed the polling. It really didn't make that much of an impact, but still, we understand that's the game that the Democrats are playing. They can't beat Donald Trump with Joe Biden. They know that it's going to be very difficult. They can't beat him.
Do you think they would replace him?
So what are they trying to do now? Beat him with
Biden.
Because
I don't know.
that seems to be what they're trying to do. They're trying to get Democrats to vote for Haley. And it's like, if Donald Trump was really this unelectable candidate, would these people be doing this? Would these people be going out there and telling their own voter base to vote for Nikki Haley to stop Donald Trump? Wouldn't they want Donald Trump to win if he's really this weak candidate? But we've been through the math. We understand the map. We know how it is. Donald Trump out of the gate, guaranteed 235 electoral votes. He's going to get Georgia most likely. These Democrats, for some reason, are bleeding support in terms of their energy among black voters regarding turnout. Doesn't mean they're voting for Trump, but it means that they're not going to show up for Biden in record numbers like you saw during COVID.
You'll probably vote third party.
They manufacture another BLM scenario that it's really going to play out in their favor because more people are on to that bogusness now than they were back then. They completely lost the plot. They completely lost the narrative over time. We were proven correctly, despite the fact that all they did was try to, silence people who spoke out about the truth of these things. But it doesn't matter. Biden's cooked. They know that.
Biden's cooked.
Now they're trying to beat him with Haley in terms of beating Trump because they know that.
Would you be shocked if Biden won?
Shot at beating Biden.
Not necessarily. Like, I would definitely be like, wow, that's crazy, but I wouldn't be the most surprised person in the world.
Believe that Haley has a clear shot at victory because she does not have a clear shot at victory. She has no path. If she wins a state, it's going to be the Vermont primary. And even then, she's not guaranteed to win it. I don't believe she'll win it. I mean, if she stays in that long, Super Tuesday is going to be on, I believe, the first day in March. Michigan is the primary that will be taken.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Super Tuesday's not even that far away.
Trump is going all in Michigan. He was there in Waterford last night.
Trump's VB should be announced in a couple months.
That would be I want to know. It'd be fire. I don't think it's gonna be Vivek.
I think it will.
I don't think so. I'd be kind of surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be mad, but I would be surprised.
She's also going out there and basically saying she wouldn't even commit to supporting Trump if he
I think it would be great.
reneging on the pledge. Even Ron DeSantis.
Yeah, that's Red Eagle.
Running a campaign that was awful, at least understood the writing was on the wall. He gave Donald
He's live right
Trump
now.
endorsement
Yeah.
in his farewell speech.
I just have it on my other laptop playing.
Is not doing that. She's grifting. She's staying in the race. She's getting all this free media coverage. And
Do you have to ask or request to get your logo on there?
trying to
Where?
do.
Oh yeah, you
Trump would
do.
have to completely
How do you ask?
I'll hook you up.
Okay.
Like Nikki Haley do well, and that's not going to happen. Even if they try to make it happen or weaken Trump, there's nothing they can do. And that's it for South Carolina. I mean, this primary, Haley lost to nobody.
Yes, that's right, Eagle.
South Carolina's her home state. She should be able to do well if she's really all that popular because she'll get all these crossover voters and independents. I mean, John Kasich won Ohio despite Ohio being a very, very, very Trump-friendly state back in the 2016 primary. John Kasich, he still, he stayed in for a long time. He finally won a state. He won the state of Ohio. I believe when he dropped out, Rubio still had more delegates, but at least Kasich was able to go out there and win a state. Nikki Haley, on the other hand, is going to severely struggle to get by. She's in dire straits in her home state. She's not electoral.
Yeah, guys. Nikki Haley is basically cooked in South Carolina.
She can't even win her home state.
Well, we haven't gotten there yet, but I have a feeling she probably won't be able to win. That's just my opinion.
Well, in terms of polls.
Well, the polls had Trump ahead in New Hampshire by a little bit, and then he ended up underperforming. So I don't know about that, but I definitely think he's got the advantage there for sure. That I do think is true.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream because I'll be out of town. I'm not going to be able to have at least the usual setup. Maybe I'll find some time to stream part of the results, and maybe it will be without the face cam just to
Tulsi Gabbard won't be like Trump base friendly though. She'll more like attract moderates
Yeah.
or undecided voters.
60%.
That sounds about right, to be honest. I have my my model on the screen for what is it called, for my Haley election. So you can see like where they go.
There's virtually zero excuse for that to be the case.
She's been on Fox News.
Things are Democrats
Who?
aren't even voting for Biden in the
Tulsi Gabbard.
Yeah.
Republican primaries, and it's not working out. When you get to a state like, I mean,
She's not too liberal. I would not say that.
Right.
Primary voting is different.
Yo, look, this would be the map if Biden and Haley went against each other. According to my model.
The Super Tuesday states, she's delusional.
So
She's absolutely delusional. Even if she loses South
It'll
Carolina,
never happen.
0 delegates.
what, this?
And she's not going to clear the
No,
threshold.
Haley and Biden.
Right. But like, yeah, this is what my model currently shows for a Haley Biden scenario.
And then all of this drama is going to go away.
Ben Carson would honestly be a really good pick.
Than they are right now behind Trump. You have like a select.
I mean, he's kind of low energy though.
Nah, I think he'd be good to balance out the ticket, and I think he'd please.
Does
the
he bring
masses.
enthusiasm though?
I feel like he'd be a good pick.
But, you're looking at the big picture here. Trump's going to be the nominee. There's really no question about it. And that brings us to our next topic.
What about Candace Owens?
He's going to be the nominee. He's annihilating Haley across the board. They're trying to go out there and weaken him in the legal system. They go from trying to beat him with another Biden speech that drops flat, and then they try to beat him with Haley, then the legal system, and this, that, and the other thing. It's a cycle. It's going nowhere. The Georgia case is falling apart. Donald Trump, he might be getting $4 billion in stock just because one of his stocks is doing extremely well right now. Donald Trump right now is in a very good position, but still, that's why they're trying to fine him potentially.
They're trying to make him broke.
Yeah, that's literally what they're doing.
It is
So Biden can outfund him.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Election interference. He released a statement.
That's all it is.
They're basically interfering with the election. Now that I think about it,
They are.
You look at what's happening in this lawsuit. You have a judge whose wife is a Democrat activist who shares nothing but resist lib memes. You have an attorney general who's using obscure laws and things and potentially bending the statute of limitations on things. That campaigned on putting Trump in jail. This doesn't put Trump in jail. He has enough money to pay for this. He's likely going to appeal it. I think he likely wins on the appeal.
Really?
Such nonsense. They got Trump for supposed bank fraud within his business, barred him from doing business in New York State, but still the banks testified on his behalf. He basically
that's the thing. That's what I kind of tried to explain to my parents. The banks that they were claiming he frauded them, they testified on his behalf to be like, he never stole any money from us. And my parents were like, oh, but they probably got reimbursed. I'm like, but if the whole point is that doesn't make any sense. That just doesn't make any sense, because if
the Supreme Court will go in his favor.
I mean, because that doesn't even make sense, because if Trump committed a crime, then the banks wouldn't have testified on his behalf. That doesn't even make sense. So, bro, that makes no sense.
Real estate. This is basic real estate for the 50 IQ NPCs that don't understand it. People will assess their property values in real estate at high levels, and then the banks will sometimes come in and lower the value because it's negotiation. But still, this judge said Mar-a-Lago's like $18 million.
Yeah,
like he was completely lowballing everything out of nowhere.
Yeah,
just trying to get Trump on something and then hitting him with a verdict that is absolutely ridiculous. It's a ridiculous penalty. And I don't believe this hurts Trump whatsoever. This isn't a case that's legitimate. Like something like the Trump University thing, we can have that debate. We can debate how much Trump was liable, but he's still.
What's actually funny? You know how how we all know it's like politically charged.
It's politically motivated.
The Trump University thing could legitimately get him in trouble, and they're not even going him after that. If you really,
I know they're attacking him in the most stupidest way possible.
I know, out of all the ways they
can be doing it other ways.
They could be doing it other ways that they could actually get him in, and they're not. That's the funny part.
That's how brain dead they are.
That's how politically motivated they are. They can't even see the bigger picture and be like, oh, let's get him for the university thing.
They're so desperate to the point where they don't even know what they're doing.
Yeah.
He settled the cases. It was completely fine. Everything was settled. And this was also settled until they reopened it, trying to get Trump because he is the leading opposition leader in this country. That is
Someone
why
from Red Eagle subbed to you.
Trump, and they're
Oh,
doing
you
it
did?
again, basically.
Yeah.
How do you know?
This is just
In the
basically
chat.
stuff, but
You
it's
see?
like the banks testify on behalf of Trump,
Hold on.
and still they find Trump.
Oh,
Shalam
thanks,
26.
Shalam.
Ridiculous
Thanks,
amount of
Shalam.
money that
I
we
appreciate
would
it.
just, like, absolutely love to have. Anybody would love to have, $350 million, even if you split
Yeah, the
that
media
up
won't even hide it anymore.
to people. That's a ridiculous amount of money that each person would get. And still, they're trying to take it from Donald Trump's fortune. They're trying to cripple him financially as punishment. That's what they're trying to do. And is it going to work in the eyes of the public? No, this just adds more fuel to the fire. You now have potential trucker protests in New York. Business will likely see what's going on.
Can't wait for that.
Want to get the hell
That's
out
gonna
of
be
New York,
interesting.
as many already have. They're going to Miami. They're going to Arizona. They're going to Texas. You name it.
And it's crazy the fact that so many conservatives have left New York and the state is still within 10 points.
Yeah, like Democrats don't even vote for Democrats anymore.
That's the interesting.
They don't get their turnout.
A bunch of people left and the state is still becoming more Republican.
But what do you think about Tom Swazi though?
What?
New York came out and reassured
Do you think
them
Tom Swazi overperformed?
they did the same exact thing.
I don't know.
Donald Trump did that every
The Republican was basically a Democrat. She was in the Israel military before.
Yeah, she's a fake.
Yeah, she's literally another Democrat. If you have a fake Democrat and a Democrat,
It's like a Democratic versus a Democrat.
yeah, that's literally what it was. That's why she lost.
You have a kangaroo court, an absolute kangaroo court. These people should not be allowed to be in power in this country. They should not be allowed. And you're looking at what they're doing, and they're just completely running the government the same way they claim, the governments of these other countries like Russia. We always hear about Russia. And
Did you move from New York?
No, I've always lived in Florida.
No, I'm asking Commander.
In Russia, they're up in arms. Look at what's happening to the opposition leader here in our country. They're trying to put him behind bars for things that are absolutely
We got, I think, 10 viewers.
and things that aren't even illegal, things that everybody has done in these fields. But no, because it's Trump, we're going to
Oh, I got it right.
We're going to get him on
You got
everything.
a what?
That's what they're trying to do.
I got it right.
Demoralized.
You got it right? What do you
Absolutely
mean?
not. Donald Trump is
No, I said I got it right.
again. He's going out there. He's selling shoes. He's selling the Trump Force One. He sold out of these sneakers. He went to SneakerCon in Philadelphia, I believe, which is important because it's a key area in a swing state. And he got a round of applause.
New York is dangerous too.
Excited to see him and unveil the Trump shoes. And people find them gimmicky or a fundraising thing, but yeah, you get shoes. These shoes cost X amount of money usually when they're being sold. If Trump's selling you shoes to pay,
I'm gonna go soon.
paint or even his legal fees, what difference does it make? I was just upset that I wasn't able to get them in time because they ended up getting sold out. So the Trump shoes, I guess, will have to wait. I don't know if he's going to re-up the supply of them, but we'll have to see what happens there. But still, Trump painting. He's in Pennsylvania. He's in the state of Michigan. He is out there in these swing states that matter. He's running up the score. I mean, he's up in Michigan by 5. He's basically in dead heat in Pennsylvania. There's one outlier poll that's kind of weighing down the average. But it's like, I mean, Trump's base, he's not losing voters. He's really not. Whatever vote.
All right, guys, I am going to end the stream right now because I do have school tomorrow and I have to get some things ready. So this was just a stream to celebrate 4K and just to be here for a little bit. So if you guys did enjoy the stream, please like the stream, subscribe, and turn on that bell and follow all links in the description. And so that's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.
Bye, guys.